lodged in jail, but has access to phones and visitors. And being behind bars is no restriction for him at all. He is Sukesh Chandrashekhar, the conman whose net spreads across the power corridors of politics to industry to the glamour world of Bollywood. His first reported con act was when he was in his late teens and duped a septuagenarian family friend for more than ₹1 crore. In his early 30s now, he is in prison for duping a convicted industrialist's wife for ₹200 crore. And then while sitting in the prison, he has started writing letters now, each a bomb in its punitive effect, have started a firefight among political parties. And with that, Sukesh Chandrashekhar has established himself as politics ka super chor.
This is the inside story. Politics ka super chor is our focus. The focus is on Sukesh Chandrashekhar, the con man whose debut con act way back in 2007 was worth more than ₹1 crore. In the past 2 decades and a half, he's reached more than ₹200 crore and had top politicians in his net. In the first week of November, he letter-bombed Indian politics and has made the poll season a fiery one. All this while sitting behind bars in prison.
On the first day of November, a letter written by Sukesh Chandrashekhar to the LG of Delhi became public. It was written nearly a month before. Sukesh accused Delhi Minister Satyendra Jain of extorting 10 crore rupees in the name of protection inside Tihar jail, where he was lodged. He also alleged that he has contributed about 50 crore rupees to the party coffers of Aam Aadmi Party for a Rajya Sabha berth from South. Sukesh then has alleged that Satyendra Jain even met him in jail several times. He claimed that he was being harassed to withdraw the serious charges that he's levelled against Aam Aadmi Party and so wanted the LG to crack the whip.
It's a matter of corruption and extortion inside the jail. There is a racket inside the jail, and that is being run by the senior topmost officers of the jail in connivance with the as per the letter, this has been done in connivance with the jail mantri at that time, Satyendra Jain. Specifically, it has been alleged in the complaint that around 10 crore rupees was extorted by the Satyendra Jain.
Allegedly, all these payments were collected by Jain's assistant Chaturvedi in Kolkata. Sukesh Chandrashekhar claimed that he had known Satyendra Jain since 2015. As expected, it ignited the political circuit.
I would not hitch to say that there is this person called Sukesh Chandrashekhar who is a con man, who was running a syndicate, a crime syndicate from inside the jail, while we have the Aam Aadmi Party and its ministers who are running a crime syndicate outside of the jail. It would not be an exaggeration if I say that Aam Aadmi Party is a con man party today.
मोरबी से ध्यान भटकाने के लिए ये एक कंप्लीटली फिक्टिशियस, कंप्लीटली फर्जी स्टोरी एक प्लांट की गई है. मतलब इससे ज्यादा ब्लेटेंट और क्या हो सकता है कि मोरबी के मुद्दे को दबा के उसको डाइवर्ट करने के लिए, और सक्सेसफुली डाइवर्ट कर दिया उन्होंने. सारे चैनल इस टाइम इस सुकेश चंद्रशेखर की बात कर रहे हैं, जबकि 150 लोग जिनकी मौत हो चुकी है उसका सब भूल चुके हैं.
3 days later, on 4th November, his next letter was addressed to the Delhi Chief Minister. He asked the Delhi CM why he allegedly took 50 crore rupees and asked him to bring in 30 people for party positions. Sukesh further questioned why Arvind Kejriwal constantly kept contact with him even after his arrest.
आम आदमी पार्टी के दक्षिण भारत में कोई पोजीशन देने के लिए 50 करोड़ रुपए मैंने दिए. मैं आज कह रहा हूं, मैं और भी पोजीशन देने को आप दिलाती हो तो 50-50 करोड़ दिला दो. मैं कई सारे, मतलब हमारी इस तमिलनाडु का कोई अध्यक्ष बनने के लिए 50 करोड़ अगर देने को तैयार है तो यार हम तो बड़े माला माल हो जाएंगे.
Aam Aadmi Party dismissed the charges, calling Sukesh BJP's star campaigner for Gujarat polls.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के बड़े-बड़े नेताओं को सुकेश चंद्रशेखर जैसे महाठग का सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्टार कैंपेनर कौन है? सुकेश चंद्रशेखर भारतीय जनता पार्टी के स्टार कैंपेनर हैं।
किसी भी मुख्यमंत्री पर इस प्रकार का आरोप कि जेल में अपराधियों को शरण दे रहे हैं, उनके लिए सुविधाएं मुहैया करा रहे हैं, और सुकेश चंद्रशेखर तो एक ठग है, लेकिन तिहाड़ में तो आतंकवादी भी बंद है। तो सत्येंद्र जैन और केजरीवाल अगर सुकेश चंद्रशेखर से पैसे ले रहे हैं तो इसका मतलब ये और आतंकवादियों से, देश के दुश्मनों से, उनसे भी पैसे की डील कर रहे होंगे।
हमारा भारतीय जनता पार्टी से यही दो सवाल हैं कि पहले आप हमें बता दीजिए कि आपके अनुसार क्या सुकेश चंद्रशेखर ठग है या सत्यवादी राजा हरिश्चंद्र है। दूसरा सवाल, क्या सुकेश चंद्रशेखर को तिहाड़ जेल से छुड़वाकर भारतीय जनता पार्टी अमित शाह जी और नड्डा जी ज्वाइन कराने वाली।
ऐसा है कि अभी सत्येंद्र जैन नए डॉन बनकर दिल्ली में सामने आए हैं। ये आम आदमी पार्टी का जो पहला गनौना चेहरा था उससे भी भयानक चेहरा सामने दिख रहा है।
A day later, he wrote another letter, and this time to the LG of Delhi once again. He demanded a fresh CBI probe into the extortion allegations he levelled against Aam Aadmi Party minister Satyendra Jain and others. In the letter, the conman reiterated his charge that he has been receiving severe threats from Satyendra Jain and ex-DG prisons of Tihar jail, Sandeep Goel. In his third letter, the conman has claimed that he submitted 50 crore rupees to jailed Aam Aadmi Party Mantri Satyendra Jain at the behest of Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal at Transport Minister Kailash Gehlot's farmhouse. Sukesh rubbished Aam Aadmi Party's defence that he was being used by the BJP.
एलिगेशन को तो हमेशा जो अदर साइड होता है वो डिनाई ही करेगा, ठीक, कोई एक्सेप्ट तो करेगा नहीं। तो इसीलिए मेरा मानना है कि इस पर एक फेयर इंक्वायरी हो जाए, एक इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो जाए, और इस कंप्लेंट का पर्पस भी वही है कि ये मैटर सीबीआई को हैंडओवर कर दे।
This letter provided more salvo to the already raging political war between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP.
अब मुझे तो हैरानगी हो रही है, एक मंत्री जिसका पोर्टफोलियो है वो अपने पोर्टफोलियो को इस्तेमाल करके जेल के अंदर प्रोटेक्शन का एक रैकेट चला रहा है, ये ऐसी चर्चा हो रही है।
सत्येंद्र जैन के ऊपर आरोप लगा के और झूठा, फिर क्या हुआ? जब बेल एप्लीकेशन कोर्ट में आई, 3 सुनवाई में लगातार जज ने पूछा, भाई सत्येंद्र के खिलाफ छोटा सा सबूत तो दे दो। फ्रंट पेज पे आया था, सारे अखबारों के फ्रंट पेज पे था। 3 बार जज ने 3 सुनवाई में पूछा, भाई एक सबूत तो दे दो सत्येंद्र के खिलाफ। जब वो सबूत नहीं दे पाए तो तीसरी सुनवाई में इन लोगों ने एप्लीकेशन डाल दी जज के ऊपर वाले जज पे कि ये जज बड़ी गंदी है, इसको बदला जाए।
And then came the fourth letter in which Sukesh Chandrashekhar claimed, I funded Aam Aadmi Party for Punjab and Goa polls. Don't threaten me for exposing Aam Aadmi Party. Stop victim card. Face CBI.
Sukesh Chandrashekhar has raised the issue that Aam Aadmi Party has time and again scuttled these letters, not answered a single allegation. All they've done is question either the timelines of the letters or the character of Sukesh Chandrashekhar. That's all that has been done. No answers have come.
The series of allegations prompted a massive protest by the BJP, which hit the streets, finding new ammo to target Aam Aadmi Party government, daring Kejriwal to take a lie detector test.
Therefore, this AKVC company must answer that why don't they take the resignation of these two people, these two ministers, allow a free and fair probe. 4.5 months have passed, Mr. Jain is in jail, but he's still a minister. Is he a minister so that he can do extortion inside jail? And if these allegations are not true, as Mr. Kejriwal claims, do a live lie detector test of all 3 people.
500 करोड़ रुपए जुटाने का आरोप है उस अरविंद केजरीवाल जी का भी। इन तीनों का पॉलीग्राफ लाई डिटेक्टर टेस्ट करवाने की जरूरत है, ऐसी भारतीय जनता पार्टी डिमांड करती है।
Kejriwal hit back hard, claiming a BJP plot to malign him ahead of Gujarat and MCD polls.
कोई भी सर्वे हमें एक भी सीट नहीं दे रहा था और हमारी 28 सीट आई और हम जीत गए। गुजरात के अंदर ये सारे सर्वे फेल होंगे, आज आप लिख लीजिए, सारे सर्वे फेल होंगे।
And with these 4 letters in quick succession, the poll game of November-December became hot, hotter, hottest. All masterminded by Sukesh Chandrashekhar.
Sukesh Chandrashekhar has not only duped a number of politicians for crores of rupees, he's duped others while impersonating relatives of prominent politicians, of bureaucrats, of judges, and the list goes on and on.
Aam Aadmi Party and its leaders are not the only ones caught in Sukesh Chandrashekhar's net. In 2017, he was arrested for allegedly striking a deal with a faction of the AIADMK led by VK Shashikala and her nephew TTV Dinakaran. He assured them that he would influence Election Commission officials and get them the two leaves symbol of the party ahead of the keenly contested RK Nagar by-polls in Chennai. The investigation led to Sukesh's door and he landed in Tihar jail. It catapulted him to the big league of Conman. And this wasn't his first brush with the politicians. In April 2011, Sukesh Chandrashekhar was booked in a case of allegedly cheating dozens of businessmen in Tamil Nadu by posing as a secretary to then Karnataka CM B.S. Yedurappa and promising government contracts in return for bribes. In the past, Sukesh has allegedly masqueraded as a grandson of DMK patriarch M. Karunanidhi, as the son-in-law of former Union Minister M.K. Aragiri, and as the son of several political leaders and bureaucrats such as former Union Minister T.R. Balu, former Tamil Nadu Finance Minister K. Ambaragan, former Karnataka Minister Karunagara Reddy, and former Karnataka Chief Secretary Sudhakar Rao, and as a nephew of former Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Y.S. Rajshekhar Reddy. One gets breathless to read out this list. In the process, he has allegedly conned over 100 people, including poultry farmers, underwear manufacturers, pressure cooker makers, bank executives, parking systems makers, kitchen equipment makers, and a dry fruits packaging firm by claiming to be a middleman for government contracts. The super chore of the Indian system is today entangled in a mesh of overlapping cases being probed by the Delhi police and the Enforcement Directorate with at least 30 FIRs to his name, and a crime graph that spans across Bengaluru, Chennai, Coimbatore, New Delhi, Kolkata and Mumbai.
And India Today tracked down officials in the know-how of this case and found out exactly how Sukesh used a network of mobile phones and impersonated officials in the government to extract money from some top business houses and industrialists in the country. He extorted crores, promising essentially to help sort out their problems with the government. India Today's Munish Pandey has in fact accessed one such audio conversation.
A billionaire, an alleged conman behind bars, and phone calls that led to extortion of 200 crore rupees. India Today gets a blow-by-blow account of how a jailed conman extorted 200 crores from a business tycoon's wife. The story started when former Ranbaxy owner Shivinder Singh landed in jail in a case of alleged fraud and money laundering in October 2019. Shivinder Singh's wife, Aditi Singh, was working on getting bail for her husband when she was allegedly approached by conman Sukesh Chandrashekhar on the phone. Chandrashekhar posed as a government official when he established contact with Aditi Singh. He allegedly used voice modulation to change the tone of his voice. The shocking detail, he was allegedly doing all this from prison. India Today has exclusively accessed the audio recordings of Chandrasekhar's conversation with Aditi Singh.
You tell him not to be worried. Tell him to let us do our job. We know what we are doing. Tell him to be relaxed. Tell him to now look forward to come out.
Sir is saying that it is inappropriate to have a meeting in the current scenario with everything that's going all around. And he's saying that don't worry about all of these things. Now we just have to look forward to you coming out and working together.
All the while, Aditi Singh had no idea she was being scammed by Chandrasekhar. Aditi Singh became aware of the con months later after the Enforcement Directorate alerted her. The ED had begun taping Chandrasekhar's phone last year, which led to his arrest in the new case of alleged fraud.
Hello? Yes, sir. Yes. Tell him that his bails are now going to be disposed at once in Supreme Court. He needs money about anything. He cannot be any more going or appealing anywhere. Tell him that. And also tell him that even in the Suresh Kumar case court, he was about to get bail. But because Mr. ACC said that you managed Mr. Case, that is the reason we had to dismiss. Tell him that.
Sir is saying that now your bails will happen now that they're all in one in the Supreme Court. Sir saying that please don't worry about the family or me or yourself. We are the government's responsibility, and that we are looking forward to starting a new beginning with us. So please don't worry.
The probe agency has submitted 84 such recordings to a Delhi court. In another tape, Sukesh impersonated Home Secretary of India Ajay Bhalla.
Yes, good afternoon. Ajay Kumar Bhalla this side, Home Secretary of India. Is this a good time I can talk to you?
Good afternoon, sir. Yes, sir, of course. It's a privilege to talk to you, sir. Sir, may I make a small request? I'm sorry, I've been requesting for a meeting, and I would really like to come and meet if that is at all possible at any point of time. I would be most grateful for that.
I would like to mention to you that I'm sure you have been told even before that there is certain right time for things to be done. So Mr. Anup will definitely tell you. I will also take this request to the Honorable Home Minister, and I will tell Amit Shah ji your request, but it will be honored as time to come.
Yes, I would be grateful. I would be grateful.
On that regard.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I understand.
But you need to understand,
Yes,
you
sir.
are being handled and taken care by the topmost office of this country. That is why we all are calling you and we all are being associated with you. But we would want you to go by our instructions, as we are not okay in accepting.
Sukesh, posing as Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla, then tells Shivinder Singh's wife Aditi that the Home Minister himself has asked him to call her.
Honorable Home Minister especially asked me to personally call you up and have a word with you.
Okay, I am most grateful, sir, and it's my privilege.
As we understand, you are not on the same path that you have been following all this while because of the new developments. But if that is what is the reason, then we might be recusing ourselves from this. As I'm sure that Anup ji must have informed you, we are okay with working with you as how you have worked with us before.
Chandrasekhar is accused of extorting 215 crore rupees from Aditi Singh over a year. The new recordings reveal how deep the multi-crore scam ran. Inputs from Munish Pandey, Bureau Report, India Today.
I'm sure a lot of you are asking, who exactly is Sukesh Chandrasekhar? What's his background? A Conman, he's a native of Bengaluru. Sukesh Chandrasekhar is currently lodged in a jail in Tihar for allegedly extorting money from high-profile people and celebrities. He has pictures, in fact, with several Bollywood stars, including, of course, Jacqueline Fernandez and Nora Fatehi. Apparently, apart from showering them with expensive gifts, including luxury cars and homes, he promised them big-budget films as well, claiming he was a producer. These celebs are also being questioned currently in the 200 crore mega extortion scam.
Sukesh Chandrasekhar, a 32-year-old millionaire based in Chennai, has now entered the annals of India's biggest con artists. From businessmen to politicians to celebrities, Sukesh has duped them all. Some with charm, many with threats. Those who have met Sukesh up and close have now told India Today TV that he leaves a lasting impression on people, even if he's met them just once. Getting rich was Sukesh's singular aim growing up in a lower middle class family in Bengaluru. The real estate business was Sukesh Chandrashekhar's first target immediately after he left school. Passionate about cars, Sukesh used to even organize car races in his teenage. Impersonating and mimicking came easily to Sukesh Chandrasekhar, and this he used to enter into the world of crime. All of 17 years old, Sukesh started cheating people over phone, posing as a senior government official. In 2007, Sukesh posed as a very high-ranking bureaucrat and duped more than 100 people, promising jobs in the Bangalore Development Authority. In his teens itself, he began earning crores of rupees. His greed saw him get caught and arrested for the first time by Bengaluru police in 2007. But once out on bail, it was back to extorting money out of people. A huge Bollywood fan, in 2010, Sukesh started dating Leena Paulos, who had a blink and you miss it role in the movie Madras Cafe. The starlet soon became Sukesh's partner in crime, luring gullible people who her husband had conned. Sukesh then came under the scanner of central agencies in 2015. By then he had moved to Mumbai with Leena and floated a Ponzi scheme. More than 450 investors deposited their money in his company, but only to be looted. Even as the law shadowed him, Sukesh kept going, posing as a bureaucrat of various ministries and even as an official of the court. The list of people he duped kept getting longer, his coffers overflowing with money. Ultimately, it was a complaint of politician TTV Dinakaran, who also had been cheated, and that sent Sukesh to Delhi's Tihar jail. At 32, Sukesh Chandrasekhar's crime journey has come to an end. With 32 criminal cases against him in several states and 3 central agencies hotly pursuing him, the master con man could be behind bars for a long, long time. Bureau Report, India Today.
The story of Sukesh Chandrasekhar is one of the most mind-boggling cases of our times. He used the Indian system to his benefit, conned many people, powerful people at that. On the other side of a short break, news and updates continue. Thanks very much for tuning into this edition of The Inside Story.